Hey, my name's Will. I thought I'd make a short little video of the car that I have for sale. Most dads are going to have pictures of them, but I thought it'd be a lot better to give you an idea what this car's like if I made a little video. So anyway, let me do a walk around, then we're going to go take a look at the interior, under the hood, and I'll tell you about the history of the vehicle at the same time. So this is a 1992 Lexus ES 300. It's got the V6 engine in it, and it's just in great condition all around, interior, exterior. It's got leather inside. Now the reason I'm selling this car is because we're looking to get a four-wheel drive, so otherwise we'd keep this thing. It's a really beautiful car. It has 112,000 miles, which is very low for its year, and all these miles it's been garage kept and dealer maintained, and I have a big stack of receipts to show all the work that's been done over the years to this car. So giving it a walk around, you can see there's no imperfections in the body. It's got very clean paint on it. It's in very good condition on the exterior. It has all of the same brand, same size tires on it. We'll take a look over here. You can see that there's still plenty of tread left on these tires. So you're not going to have to buy new tires or anything like that when you get this car. Again, here's the walk around of it. All the glass is in perfect condition. It's all very clean. There's no scratches on it whatsoever. So that's kind of the exterior of the car. Now let's take a look on the inside. Oh, and just something to note too, this is the Lexus that had the gold package on it. So that means that all the emblems, like this Lexus emblem here, and the little trim piece right here is gold, and the wording is gold. You know, little extras that you pay more for when you bought it from the dealer. So that's a nice little thing there. Now inside, let me turn the stereo down here. So here's the interior of the car. I'm going to be going over the stereo in a second because it's a really nice stereo. It's been upgraded, so that's also something that a lot of these Lexuses don't have. A lot of them have the factory stereo in them still. Anyway, nothing wrong with the interior. It's got the nice tan leather interior all around. There's no problems on any of the seats. They're all in great condition, all leather. Both of these seats in the front are power seats. So you can see right here you've got I guess one, two, the back is adjustable. The front and the back of the seat will also go up and down too. So it goes up and down, it'll tilt, move forward and backward, and of course the back of the seat moves. It's also got the lumbar supports. So you can see it's also got the factory Lexus floor mats in there. I don't know if you can really read that, but those are all in great shape. And here's the back seat. Of course, you can see there's absolutely no problems with the interior of this car. Nothing wrong with the headliner. The story with this car was my wife's grandparents' car, and they're the first owners. We're the second owners. Haven't had it for that long. Just decided that we want to get a four-wheel drive instead of this car. So that's the interior of the car. Let me show you the engine compartment on this. Like I said earlier, this car has been dealer maintained its whole life. Taken to the dealer for oil changes, wheel alignments, anything, you name it. And you can definitely see how well it was maintained by popping the hood here. You can see this engine is so clean you could eat off of it. It's got a newer Toyota battery. Let me go over some of the stuff that's been done to this engine in the last several years. It's actually had a 35,000 miles ago, it had a new automatic transmission put in it. Had a little problem with the original one, so they go ahead and take the whole transmission out, put a new one in. That was about $5,400 worth of work. It's got a new radiator as well as a hydraulic fan clutch, which is what these cars come with. It's a little hard to see because of the lighting, but anyway, new radiator and fan clutch. It's also, of course, like I said earlier, it's got the new battery. The rear struts on this car were recently replaced. They were leaking oil, so those have been replaced. This car has four-wheel ABS brakes. It's got power mirrors, doors, windows, you know, the works. It's a loaded car. Just in excellent condition all around. You can see it probably in this video that it's very clean, but even in person you'll see how much cleaner it is. No oil leaks, just runs flawlessly. So that's the engine. I'm kind of a gearhead, so I always like to have a clean engine on any vehicle that I own. This car has been smogged, so you will not have to do that. It's already been smogged. It's currently registered. I just registered it a couple months ago. Let's go ahead and pop the trunk here. And of course there's a push button show you the trunk too. Anyway, this car has also been registered about 2 months ago, so you're not going to have to pay for that either. So currently SMOGGED, currently registered. Here is the big stack of receipts that I was telling you about. I have all the documented history from the day this car was purchased. I even have the original sales invoice here, somewhere here. So I can show you all these things. You know, you might find other cars on Craigslist that, you know, somebody will say, well, this work was done, that work was done. Well, I can prove it to you. I can show you all the receipts of all the things that have been done. The new transmission, the rear struts, the oil changes, all that stuff is here. So you can take a look at it. You can know with absolute certainty that you're getting a car that has been well maintained and well taken care of its whole life. Also included in the sale are these factory service manuals. There's 2 manuals that complete the manuals for all the car. So anything that goes wrong, you can look it up here and get detailed instructions on how to care for it, how to fix it. So that's the trunk of the car. Obviously, you can see that it's got the factory upgraded Lexus mat in the trunk too. Ooh, very nice, isn't it? It's kind of a thicker mat on top of the other mat. Of course, this car has all the stuff that it came with originally, like the spare tires in here and the floor, the jack for jacking it up and all that stuff. So, very well maintained car. I also have some Lexus leather care stuff, you know, cleaner and leather care that I will include with the sale. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stereo on this car, because this is definitely something I think is going to be a bit better than most other cars too. So aside from the fact the whole car is in beautiful shape, the interior, the exterior, the tires, mechanically, everything's running great. We also recently just put in a new stereo in here, and see if I can get it to go on. I think it's just paused it. So this stereo is really nice. It's got a lot of features that I think anyone who's going to get this car is going to be happy with. This stereo has 2 USB ports, one in the front, and as you can see, I've got my iPod hooked up to it right now. You can hook up your iPod, your iPhone, through the USB jack or other MP3 players. If you don't have a USB capable setup, that's no problem. This thing actually has a 1/4-inch jack too, right here. So if you just want to hook it up directly to your headphones on your whatever sort of music player you have, no problem. The stereo will do that. Of course, it's a detachable face. Now, the other thing that's cool about this stereo is that it's got Bluetooth technology. So what I've wired into the glove box here is a second USB port that goes directly into the stereo, and it currently has the Bluetooth adapter in it. So what this means is that you can either play music not only through your USB ports here, but you can do it wirelessly. So if you have an iPhone or an iPod that has a wireless Bluetooth capability, you can play your music that way too. You don't even have to have it on a corded tether here. As well as you can receive and make phone calls through the stereo. So you'll be listening to your music, all of a sudden you'll hear phone calls coming through. I believe you push this button right here to answer the call. The sound is going to be transferred to this car's stereo speakers, and you don't even have to pick up your phone, because I've also installed an auxiliary microphone, which is right here. So there you go. It's already hands-free, capable, and set up car. So you can be all legal. You don't have to be holding your cell phone when you're answering calls or talking to somebody. You can listen to music. And so very nice setup. And of course it's got the, you got cup holders here. That all works good. You've got whatever, ashtray, cigarette lighter. So again, very good condition car. A lot of money has been put into maintaining and keeping this thing nice over the years. Again, it's a 1992 Lexus ES 300 with a V6 engine, power everything, power doors, mirrors, windows, dual power seats up front, just expertly maintained by the dealer. Nothing wrong with this thing. If you want to take a look at it, please feel free to call me anytime. And I can guarantee you're not going to be disappointed when you see this car. Very, very nice condition. So if you're looking for a luxury car at a low price, I think this is going to be it. It's got all the features, pretty much all the features that a brand new luxury car is going to have, and you can have that assuredness of knowing that it's been well maintained, which I can prove with all the documented receipts.